Kenya's President Uhuru Kenyatta has pledged that he will concede defeat in the upcoming general elections if he loses. His main opponent, former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, has meanwhile faulted the country's electoral commission for allegedly not providing a level playing field during the campaign period. He says that his coalition, the National Super Alliance, would keep peace during and after the elections, but he's warned that the use of state resources by the ruling coalition to campaign for a second term have given them an unfair advantage, saying the credibility of the August polls would be compromised.
It's campaign season in Kenya. President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto are traversing the country seeking the voters' nod for a second term. While former Prime Minister Raila Odinga and former Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka have joined hands with several political parties in a bid to solidify their support. All eyes are on the Independent Elections and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, to deliver a credible, free and fair election. The opposition says the process this far is wanting. Of main concern is what Odinga terms as use of state resources by the ruling coalition to campaign.
The IEBC has remained silent in the middle of all this. That is worrying indeed. It is not a way to build faith that the elections will be free, fair and credible, that all players will be subjected to similar under the law.
The Electoral Commission, however, says it is prepared to deliver a free, fair election on a level playing field. President Kenyatta dismissed the criticism and urged the opposition to allow the electoral team to carry out its work.
We must have confidence in its operations. So vital are they to democracy, and in order to do so, any doubts must be dispelled.
The race is tight and stakes are high. Kenyatta is seeking his second and final term, while Odinga is running for the fourth and final time.
If you, the people, tell me on August 8th that you want fresh leadership, I will humbly stand aside and ensure a respectful and peaceful transition of power, and I urge, or maybe even challenge, my competitors in this year's contest to pronounce themselves on this matter unequivocally. No buts. Just commit to ensure peace and accept the verdict of the majority of Kenyans.
There have been fears that the polls may be marred by chaos, but both sides of the political divide have pledged to uphold peace. Sarah Kimani, SABC News, Kenya.